Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show for Monday, September 5th. Everybody, I'd like to wish everyone a happy Labor Day. Please remember what this day is about. The working man doing the work and stuff like that. Like I said, these people they struggle day in, day out just to make ends meet. So once again, please honor those workers that make a big difference in your world and my world. So once again, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. We will send the links out to you. If you want to come in and video chat on this Monday night, you can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and put those links in for you. That's on YouTube. And I'm going to go ahead and send it over to Facebook as well. Give me 1 second. Okay, once again, Facebook and YouTube has the restream links. So if you want to come in tonight and talk to us, you can do that. So let's go ahead and go over some headlines. We have coaches press conference. We want to play for you. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this over to the back cameras, and we'll play those press conferences momentarily. Let me get those set up. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, the first one we'll have is Brian Kelly from yesterday's LSU 24-23 loss. He will talk about yesterday's game, and also Tulane Willie Fritz talking about the win this past Saturday.
I begin by congratulating Florida State. They outplayed us in the first half. Certainly, mistake after mistake for us, particularly in the first half. And obviously more mistakes in the second half. We started to overcome some of those, and played with I would consider more of a sense of urgency. With the last 12 minutes, but our margin for error was so small that we couldn't make any more mistakes. I was proud of our resolve. We battled, but we just have to learn how to play the game the right way, and that is for 4 quarters. We didn't play with the kind of sense of urgency that I want. For 4 quarters, and that was evident in our play. We didn't tackle very well. We couldn't get off the field on 3rd down. We didn't execute very well offensively. We had 2 turnovers in our punt return game, which we thought would be an asset for us, and then we had a blocked field goal and a blocked extra point. Anytime you have those kinds of situations, you're setting yourself up for a long night. And despite all of those things, I stand here in front of you with an opportunity to to bring the game into an overtime situation. So what we did well is we battled. Proud of the way we battled. What obviously we needed to do better is play with a sense of urgency for 4 quarters, which we did not. What we learned is we've got to coach better. I mean, we've got to have our kids coached in a manner where they're ready, and I'm accountable for that. And we have to have them tackling better, executing better in all phases. So, with that, I'll open up the questions. Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, it's an opener, and you know, you saw a better rhythm. You know, we had some drop passes, and we didn't protect as well. You know, that's a good team. They, you know, first they played well. That's why I congratulated them at the very beginning. They for 4 quarters they played better football, quite frankly. But yeah, we got into a better rhythm certainly in the second half. Jaden did, and he's a threat. But we don't want to rely on him having to go back there. And when he does sit in the pocket, we saw his ability to find open receivers, show the patience, and in particular on the last touchdown, he stayed in the pocket, showed great patience, and found Joey Jenkins in the back of the end zone. What do you make? Well, I've been doing this a long time. You know, you put a guy back there and a guy like Blake Neighbors, and you watch him, you evaluate him through 4 weeks of practice, and you know, you feel comfortable that with his elite skills and his mindset that he's going to be able to do a great job, and that wasn't the case. That was a mistake that we made. He wants to do it. And we'll have to reevaluate that situation. He's a great kid. We didn't lose the game because he dropped those 2 punts. We miraculously were able to overcome those. You usually wouldn't. But that's, you know, that's on us. You know, we made that evaluation. We watched him catch punts, and we felt like he was in a position that he could do that for us. As it relates to the field goal, it came from the same left side. We made an adjustment after the field goal and made a switch in personnel, and that didn't work either. That's us. We have to do a better job coaching. No, we felt like we could get off the field on 3rd down, and we thought we would tackle better. But you don't go through camp tackling at the level that, you know, you're trying to tackle. You know, the quarterback here at Florida State is very difficult. We had a hard time getting him on the ground, quite frankly. And we have some pretty good players that couldn't get him on the ground. But we didn't tackle very well. We didn't communicate as effectively as we needed to on the back end of our defense. And again, that's coaching and that's execution. And we're all in this together, players and coaches alike. We have to go back tomorrow and go back to work and get better at these things. But we didn't go through camp and go, wow, this is, we are where we are. We have all these goals. We didn't expect, you know, a lot of the mistakes we saw here today. That as coaches, we have to be critical of ourselves and look at our evaluation and say that, you know, we're part of this as well. And we're going to do a better job coaching. No, it's a need that he'll get an MRI first thing in the morning. For a slight moment, but felt like in that situation that it was the prudent and percentage wise that we were going to be able to execute it. No, I mean, I think the front is very good. They brought a lot of pressure. You know, their defensive ends were a challenge, for, a true freshman and our right tackle. They battled. Um, like I said, I mean, we were in a position to, play much better, I think, as they settled in. It's the first game situation. I'll have to look at the film and give you a better evaluation. Yeah, I mean, lack of communication is one way to put it. I would just say, as this game is moving fast, it's making sure that you're not tipping off coverages and, making sure you're leveraging the football the right way as well as communicating. And yeah, these guys haven't played a ton of football, and they're going to get better. Look, I'm not here to, say we take any solace in a loss. That's not why I'm here at LSU to learn about great lessons and losses. But the reality of it is, we've got some learning to do. We've got to coach better. We've got to play better. I just said that he'll have a MRI in the morning. I think it's like anything else. He's a great player trying to make plays, maybe trying to do a little too much. Try to catch the ball before he had it. And I wouldn't read too much into it. I think he learned tonight that he's just got to let the game come to him. There's going to be some nights where he doesn't get all the balls. There's so much. That young man has so many. So much on his shoulders. We just got to get to him and tell him to let the game come to him. He's going to get his catches and not to press as much. Oh yeah, I mean, we knew he was part of their offensive structure runs through him. My quarterback. No, well, as I said earlier, we didn't want him. Those were scrambles that he was smart. There was a lot of man coverage, so we're telling our quarterback we got a lot of bear front, we got a lot of pressure fronts, and that was a game plan that we hadn't seen from them. And if he didn't feel like there was somebody open, that's the dimension that he brings, and that's running the football. So that's the one thing you're going to give up if you got guys turning their back and running, and we took advantage of that. Yeah, certainly. And again, I'm not here to, we're not happy with the outcome. We have to play better. We've got to coach better. But I'm proud of the way our guys competed, and there's going to be good days for this football team. But they've got to recognize, and our coaches have to recognize, we've got to put them in good positions, and we've got to play with a sense of urgency. We saw when we played with a sense of urgency, we came up with big stops, and we answered every score. And I think the tempo of the offense improved. Players looked comfortable out there. We ran the ball, in tough areas when we needed to. That's good football, and we didn't have enough of that. Go ahead.
Big stops on third down. I think at one point FSU had converted 6 and 7 third downs. What was kind of the reason for that?
If I could give you one particular reason that we could have, settled into, we would have made even more adjustments. It was a variety of things. Most of it had to do with third quarterback improvising. We had him dead to right on 2 or 3 occasions. We didn't get him on the ground, quite frankly. And when you don't get that kid on the ground, he makes some really good impromptu plays. And sometimes we weren't down in coverage, close enough on body. But by and large, not getting off the field was a major factor in tonight's game, no doubt. All right, thank you.
Okay, once again, we'll have Willie Fritz.
I thought Coach Brown did a good job of this game plan. He really did a good job of running the clock, running the football, making it a 10-series game. I'm not sure how many there ended up being, but we hadn't got those takeaways. We kind of tough game on the second half. Right down the field and scored. I saw some good things in all three phases. Offense, defense, kicking game. We just need to clean some stuff up. Stay away from some costly penalties, especially in the kicking game, which this year went over 1,000 times. I hold the ball, no penalties, a couple of weeks playing. Otherwise, we would have some big time returns. Whisper, ball, touchdown, pump touchdown. So, great learning experience. Oh yeah, of course. We didn't. Just didn't do as much. Last scrimmage was 2 Saturdays ago. I did last week. So one day we did nice stuff. The main part is just didn't kick the game. So that's good. So I really it's great. I think a lot of things. I think their game plan too. Out of the box, make it difficult for you to run. Still some yards. We can block some stuff up pretty good as well. It helps a little bit. Catch it. The teams are going to do that also. Stop. Tajay, big time. He's really tough on those competitors. Comes to practice every single choice of football. It's just good to see that. It was a long time. Not what people do, but so it's good to see success. Great, fantastic. I don't take any of it for granted. They work their tails off. I know they got out there for the game. That's just it. Pretty good looking group of guys. They were pretty. They haven't had a lot of success. I think they're going to get some. Find out. Yeah, we'll take it anytime. Yeah, really dynamic. Question behind it. So, but great job. He had a tough season. And back playing was a part of it. 2 years ago, good to see. He got injured, obviously. We'll wait to see. Yeah, I thought they did a really nice job. Box down. One thing got to work on. Fast paced. So, fix the benefit. We'll work on it. Yeah, that's something that's got to go that first fall. Well, you know, we're doing analytics with my whole life. Good. Go. Now I think that I'm trying to get it back to the main building. But yeah, 4th and 4. Yes, it is. You know, I thought they did a nice job, but you know, we knew their quarterback. Take 5 football at the time. That was it. So they had a good game plan. Quarterback on the ball. Got it fitted up really well. Took us a while. When they did throw, you know, sacks there at the end of the game, they had an interception, 45. There's no go ahead. That's good. Work hard. Practice. Ball security. I'm proud of myself. Great job. Coach ball security. Every day I'm all over the game. Surface starts to move really well. So we were +2 today. I had lost there. Yeah, we did it. We made them all. Sure. We're excited about that. We had a tough time. You know, last season. You got to be able to do that.
God.
One good thing to talk about is touchdown. Instead of kicking field goals, instead of letting them have touchdowns, we work on that area of the field. I think he was a good job. Really fast. Here's a
Punch it.
He was up. Yeah, you know, don't worry about the weather. It's all that on the hotel. It was coming down hard. Gosh darn it, I wish we had that nice weather when we first came. It was really a pretty nice day. Sprinkled a little bit. You know, we just, you know, we're not going to rest on our own. One game. You know, and get back to it tomorrow. Anybody else? Thank y'all for coming.
Okay, once again, let's go ahead and shut this down. And we're going to conclude the show tonight. Okay, this concludes tonight's Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show. We'll be back on tomorrow with the full show. So we had a short show tonight. We'll have a full show tomorrow. We'll have Tuesday with LSU Tuesday. Excuse me, LSU Tuesday with LSU. We'll preview the Southern game. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. So everybody have a rest of your Labor Day night, and we'll see you again tomorrow.